Do you think I need to go on editing for this?
Uh, there's no editing happening. I'll just.
What if I'm scratching my ass?
That's fine. We are not showing our face.
But we know people.
We're not gonna invite anyone to watch it. They watch and they assume if it's us or someone else. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, you can scratch your ass. I'll clear it. Okay. It's been recorded. So anyway, what are we cooking today? Since it's
Ceviche.
Friday, we are doing ceviche. I've got prawns. I've got some tortilla chips, and my wife is pouring some bubblies. So the whole concept, what I thought, is that it'll be upside or it'll be only surfacing this way. I not talking much about who we are or whatever over the conversation. I can check that, but can it stay back there for now, please? So it'll be running the camera, and we'll just record everything and then put it there. Try and keep it casual and organic. And if they wanna guess where I'm from, obviously from my accent and your accent, let them do whatever. And if we are giving up some information during the conversation, that's fine, unintentionally. Are you cool with that? Are you agreeing to that? I need to hear an yes as an agreement. So anyway, first thing for cooking is taking the ring off. And what's this for, darling?
It needs to go back.
Oh, okay. That's for later. Or you can do that. I thought you're hungry and I need to be making ceviche pasta. Have a cutting, please.
It was for me.
Sorry?
It was for me.
Are you not hungry?
Well, I'm eating tortilla chips, so.
Okay. Well, more cutting board, more washing. But anyway. So, for ceviche, what we need is some onion, ideally red onion, but I don't have it. Garlic, prawns, lemon or lime. Lime is better. So we have lime. Tomatoes. Do you say tomatoes or tomatoes? What do you say? Tomatoes? Tomatoes. Okay. Let's see. One good ripe tomato. And
Tabasco?
Tabasco, yes, good. And coriander, which I got from the Indian store. So some fresh cilantro. And ginger, I just bought it for other prep. Okay, that's good.
Do you want me to do that while you devein the prawns? Do the
The
prawns?
prawns are pretty much deveined. It looks clean. If there's anything, I'll do it. No worries.
Do you want me to prepare anything before we're going to do like garlic prawns as well?
If you wanna peel some garlic,
Garlic?
yeah, it's here,
Yeah.
please. Cheers for Friday. I find it a bit sweet. My first That's that.
How much garlic?
Since we're doing garlic prawns also, probably half of it, please.
Okay, so like this half?
Yep. Do you know when do you call it cilantro, and when do you call it coriander?
No. Is this for the audience?
I mean, audience can hear it, but it's just a lame joke from me.
Oh no.
I mean, we haven't told your nationality, darling, but just no. People can guess. My accent, I don't think they'll have to guess a lot. But anyway, you buy this from an expensive place like Coles or Woolies, small plastic container with 4 stems of it and 5 leaves. You call it cilantro just to make it sound posh. You buy it from Asian or Indian place where you get this big bunch for $2. That's coriander. Is that a lame joke? Okay. Anyway,
We can only hope that a price setter at Coles or Woolies was listening.
they're not gonna do anything. They would probably do the other way around.
Raise it higher.
People need coriander for ceviche. Let's get the price up, especially on Fridays. So are you still sticking to the plan of, or are you still suggesting that I edit the videos or just post? Because so far we haven't scratched anything.
You can just review and
Okay.
see what you think.
Moderator stuff. Darling, can you pass me a bowl, please?
Which?
Any big one, probably the. Oh yeah, or the orange, if it's there. Thank you. Thank you, darling. So, ideally, if you're doing ceviche in hotels for fancy purpose, we do de-seed the tomatoes, but then this one is home style, and also tomatoes are fucking expensive in Coles. Can we use this as a good platform to bitch about Coles and Woolies?
Do you need the garlic like fine diced or?
Fine would be the best.
Can I play music?
Can you play what?
Music?
Of course, yeah. There might be a copyright issue. Just like in F1, Carlos Sainz can sing one song.
Just one.
Yeah, the one he always sings. He used to sing because of copyright issue. He can't sing it anymore.
Was he any good at singing?
No, it was good though. I mean, he was not great in singing, but it's was good during the race or whatever. I really I should be. Yeah, I need some onions, so I'm trying to reuse this. I've taken the dry part off because onion was kept outside. There was a small bit which got dried, so yep. How was your day, darling, by the way?
Yeah, good. Some poor woman slipped on the grates outside Piccolo Me
Oh, shit.
at the station.
Was it the steel
Yeah.
thing? Oh, shit.
Yeah. A couple of people slipped her up. I think she actually lives in this building because she was brown.
Oh.
And I heard the gate close after me. I was like, oh, but it's you.
So, okay, more clues for people to where we live.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were going to say too how racist we are.
I mean, there'll be times you'll be speaking my native language, which gives more clues. So far, what I've added is some Tabasco, tomato, onion, some salt. While I clean the prawns, what I can do is get some coriander to soak in water. Oh shit. Okay.
What happened?
Probably a worm or something.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
we just need to watch it.
Yeah, of course. We need to watch it.
Oh, wait, let's have a look. Is that a slug?
Whatever. Not the best thing to look at. Anyway, whatever.
Get the slugs away from our chips. Look.
Yes,
Just wanna eat our
that's.
chips.
I was just thinking of that. So, since we didn't buy the coriander from Coles, we've got a big bunch, and we can be using it generously. So, back in India, if you're buying vegetables, you will get this much amount of coriander just for free. So yeah, that would probably give this clue that I'm from India. Okay, I'm assuming that there's nothing more in this dirty stuffs, and this can go in the fridge. You need to do something with the spring onion, darling, and the chili. Also, you know what's more exciting? I'm excited to use our homegrown chili.
Keep an eye on the grubs.
Yes.
So we might go to Bunnings on Sunday
Mm-hmm.
and get the floating shelf. and
The
you-
wheels.
The wheels.
Yeah. And I spoke to Udit. He'll be bringing the drill bit tomorrow. But I'm also thinking than drilling. I did see few options of like heavy duty hooks which can be stuck
How?
with the double side tape. So it comes with double side tape which can hold up to 7 kgs.
Right.
It's there everywhere, including Coles and all those places. So I just need to look at it if it can be done that way. In that case, I'll just use the sticking hooks. Anyway, yep, one ingredient I missed.
We forgot to also watch the live Taskmaster last night.
That's fine. I'm hoping that it'll be here. So are we promoting Taskmaster also?
I'd rather promote Taskmaster than Cold and Woolies.
Okay, prawn smells nice, as in it's not smelling weird. With coals again, whenever you're buying meat, keep your receipt with you and also print a receipt, because I've had multiple experiences of buying chicken, coming and opening it here and it stinks, and then you can't change it because you don't have bill or you need other stuff. But anyway, this prawn looks all right. So for ceviche, chop the prawns in small dices or whatever you call it. Just be careful that they are not having any veins, which,
Also known as poop shoots.
oh yeah, can you tell that again please?
Watch out for poop shoots.
Okay, poop shoots. Is that a word that you learned from your dad?
From giblet salad.
Ah, okay, giblet salad. So probably eventually you'll get to know who giblet salad is, but we'll keep it as it is for now. Babe, did you offer to do all those garlic and stuff because you hate touching meat or dealing with meat or seafood?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify because.
Incense milk.
Oh yeah. No. I learned ceviche or making ceviche from one Mexican guest who used to stay in our hotel, our chef. So I don't know if I've told you this. Initially, I used to add the jalapenos, the pickle one, and she kept saying it's not that chili what we add ideally. And she kept explaining I didn't understand. And one fine day she took me to Indian buffet, where they were the Indian buffet section in our hotel, where they were chilies kept in salad section. She's like, this chili. That's when I realized Mexicans also use chilies similar to Indian chilies.
Is the rice already finished?
No.
No. Oh, you just used foil.
Probably you packed the rice in foil. I don't remember covering it.
I absolutely did not pack the rice in foil.
You would have reused the foil then.
No, I didn't touch the rice. You know why I didn't touch the rice? It's because I was really worried that you were going to forget that there was cooked rice in the microwave, and therefore we'd been at risk of E. coli. But you did in fact remember the rice. I have nothing to do with the rice.
That's a very bold statement that you have nothing to do with rice.
I rinse the rice and cook the rice when you have run out of rice.
Yes.
Not all the time. You also cook and rinse rice if you run out of rice.
Yes, I mean, it's just the fact that you disregarded rice that makes me sad.
You're too proud.
Yep. Anyway, do you come with me to pluck the chilies? Or I can.
No, I'm going to be too sad to see the worm damage.
No, there's no much worm damage. I did had a look today. So heading out, I don't know how much will be visible in the camera, but anyway, that's a balcony kitchen garden or whatever you call. So that's the Babe, can I have a Caesar, please? That's too tough.
Why are you making me get the scissor when you followed me?
Thank you. It's habit to follow you. Anyway, taking the first and second chili. Well, okay, I'm still not sure if it's red chili or green chili. As of now, it's still green. So I don't know if the color will change, but anyway, it's a kitchen garden. We got some basil, curry leaves, mint, coriander is growing. Thyme dried out, unfortunately. We've got two scissors here, one for left-handed person and one for right-handed person. You will eventually know who is left-handed and who is right-handed.
Well, always, those where you're cutting.
Yeah.
Joint together.
So, it don't smell that spicy yet. So, oh, that is a bit spicy from what I can smell. You wanna do the taste test?
No, are you crazy? What's wrong with you?
Well, as an Indian, I'll take the bullet. It's actually not bad. No, it's not spicy at all. That smell was a fake alarm. Still, I'm just sticking to 2 chili. I'm not adding much because we are adding some Tabasco. Or we already added some Tabasco. Now it's coriander. If I'm using or if I'm making a curry or something, I normally fine chop the stem and add it. Since I'm not making a curry, it would be a bit unpleasant to have stems. So, cleaning it. What happened? Should be in the wash. Another fun fact.
Nathan takes 30 minutes to take a shit.
That's not a fun fact. Anyway, that's the truth. Rosie used to hate coriander before we met. Probably she didn't get to eat food which used coriander the right way. Should I be putting it that way?
If you want to make an enemy of my mother.
No comments. But then you were still in Sydney for a while, trying Indian food. I'm sure you would have had it, but didn't knew it that you have had it. Just like you had it for the first time in biryani. Anyway, I don't remember if I've added the salt.
Yeah, you've definitely walked over and grabbed.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me that. So, Rosie is transferring the stew from our weekly lunchbox. It's a fridge quite messy. It's actually not that messy. Yeah, it's not that messy.
Like there are no science experiments. Yes, actually there is a science experiment.
Oh.
Leftover fish.
That's just leftover. Did you take your lemon curd to work?
Yeah, because I had some sort of bread
Okay.
to eat.
So, good handful of garlic. And now what we do is mix. Oh, good. Yep. Another. Yep, thank you. Not a fun fact, but an annoying fact. We both hate the kitchen, hate this kitchen, because of the unlogical, how do you call it? Unlogical, illogical design?
Theological.
Illogical, annoying design. So basically what's happening is it's Friday and we normally make some good cheat meals or nice food and open up a bottle, have a nice Friday evening. So the bottles, should we telling the company? Should we be promoting them?
Yeah, they're okay.
Yeah, they're okay. So we have this wine subscription from Good Pay Days. They're all right. Uh, so we get monthly wine supply from them. You just have to take your preference, what kind of wine you like, and all those, and then budget and everything. And you get the wine. So we are having, what are we having today? A sparkling wine, a brut.
Frizzante Brut.
Frizzante brut.
Rosé.
Rosé. Yeah. We'll be later doing
Push-ups.
yeah, push-ups too. But then before that, we can do the wine tasting, taste cards.
Yeah.
This looks a bit dry.
And how do we fix that for the viewers at home?
So more lemon juice. You can add a bit of olive oil also. That's not exactly the recipe, but it gives a nice glaze and a bit of oof to it. Some people do also add some pineapple, gives it a sweet and sour kind of taste. So for now, what I can do is, so what happens in ceviche is because of the lemon or lime, the citric acid, the prawns get cooked. So yeah, so obviously you gotta be really clean and tidy. Yeah, that's good. Few more dashes of Tabasco. So do you want the olive oil or not?
Whatever you recommend.
Okay, we'll skip it. We'll keep it traditional. Again, because this is home style, there are multiple ways and style to it. I'm just doing it in my way, or how I learned, and then I've added on few things which I think goes well. So yeah, this is, just call it my way of doing ceviche. Now it's plating. So before plating, I'll let it be here for a while for that to cook or to make it fancier for the lemon to do the magic. And while that's happening, I'll do some garlic prawn with leftover garlic. There's no much, but garlic prawns used to be one of the hottest selling snack in the place where I used to work initially. My first 2 years of job as chef. My right palm is itchy. It says, in India we say, when you're right, or I don't know if it's India or Kerala, we say if your right palm is itchy, you're gonna get money.
Oh, good.
I don't know if I'm getting a bigger booking. So for garlic prawns, mainly it's butter, garlic. You can use some white wine to make it more tastier, but I'm not using it because you don't have any open white wine. I don't want to use this bubbly because it's a bit sweet. So I'll use some spring onion instead of chives. Parsley would be the best, but I don't have parsley. Our parsley died. The one in garden. Next good option is chives. I don't have chives and I've got so much spring onion to use, so we're using it. Oh my god, will I be talking this much every time I cook hereafter?
Yeah, you're explaining how it works.
Oof.
Did you see, the Australian cricket writer Peter Lalor?
Oh,
He wrote on Colling's retirement, nobody is irreplaceable, but nobody can replace Virat.
it's truth. You see, so multitasking is good, but you should not forget what's happening around. So while that's happening, what I'm doing is adding some extra virgin olive oil. There's been a lot of debates around use of extra virgin olive oil, the smoke point, and that this blah blah. So I've reached to a point where I don't really know what's the truth, but I'm using extra virgin olive oil for this cooking. So basics, hot pan, then oil, then in goes garlic. It's up to you how much you want to brown it. You want it a bit, crispy, or you just want that raw flavor gone, not making it crispy. And this is when you actually add the wine. If you're adding, which I'm not doing, in goes the prawn, high flame. Some salt, very less salt because I'll be using butter to mount it or monte, and I've got salted butter. So the next thing you can do is actually add some stock if you have, but I'm adding some filtered water. Be on high flame. You don't need to cook the prawns for that long. And butter, butter, butter. Can't find butter. Where?
Okay, so there's a chunk on the top.
Oh yeah, got it.
Okay.
I was panicking because we don't want the prawns overcooked.
Yeah.
And secret to have, oopsie, nice good
I'm gonna put it in a rose and a white for tomorrow.
for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do we have a red?
Yeah.
Right.
It's just I'm pairing it accordingly.
So
But if you want a red, I can give you like a Pinot Noir, like a light red.
yeah, because we do have beef tartar for starter, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of cold.
I'm just trying to think of like the wider dishes as a whole.
Okay. Yep.
So would you be happy with a light red?
Yeah, it should be.
I mean, I can go you a medium.
Okay.
Do you want a medium rather than a light?
Let's go medium.
Medium. Okay.
So what's happening is Rosie is picking the wine. That's our wine rack, and that's my birthday present. Let's save my Christmas gift.
Yeah.
So what I've done with this is prawn. I added a bit more water so that the sauce is nice and buttery and it's not split. So if you cook it too much, what happens is the butter will split, or butter will look like just it's been melted. A good hearty amount of parsley or spring onion, or what do you call the chives, will do wonders. So in this case I've just added spring onion, and plating it. Can do a lot of other variations of this. You can add some dry chili flakes, fresh chili. All those things will make it nice and tasty. Small. Just a bit of lemon, whatever else was left. And we are good with this, darling. Also, just for that extra oof factor, some freshly cracked peppers. That's going in the recycle, and this is going in the bin. Okay, you wanna start?
Yeah.
Eating. It's on.
Turn it off.
Okay, turning it off. Okay, so since the instruction is clear that we won't film the eating process, we're gonna eat this while she's tapping my bum. And yeah, we'll catch up when we are ready with the ceviche. Okay, so before we get to eating, which we don't want to show, I'll quickly plate the ceviche. So they are cooked by now. Just mixing it up once more. And home style plating. You know what's the secret one when we say home style cooking or home style plating, things like that? Why we call it, or why we used to call it in restaurants? When we are not really bothered about, or we are lazy and we don't wanna plate it that good, we just dump it and say grandma style plating or grandma style food, home style cooking. So home style plating it is. We don't need fork with this because we're gonna have it with the tortilla, but that's it. And we're gonna have it with some nachos.